Hello, Aries, and welcome to your mini tarot reading for the month of September. If you find that this message resonates with you, check out the energy clearing session as well that I do for the collective. And if you are curious or interested in a one-on-one session, check out the link below in the description box or the book now button. As always, I've already pre-shuffled and meditated with the deck so that we can get started right away. Obsessing over what they look like. Hold on. Okay. For the first week of September, you have the Three of Wands. And the Three of Wands is an energy of envisioning what you want for yourself. So if you can see in this picture, there's like a little family and they're drawing and creating their own visions, their own dreams. And this is the same energy that is coming up for you. It's time for you to start, even if it's just imagining, envisioning, dreaming, preliminary creating or manifesting what it is you want. But it has to start with you becoming conscious of what it is you want. You also have the Six of Discs coming up for you. So for some of you, you might be going through a little bit of stress this first week of September. So be very mindful to take care of yourself. But I also see the Six of Disc or Six of Coin as learning to balance your time, learning to balance how much you give and take. Maybe you've been giving a lot more to others than you've been receiving from them. I think it's a big time management message. Be very aware and very conscious of what you give your time to, and make sure that it's giving time to fill your own cup, and to take care of yourself first, especially during this first week of September. In the second week of September, you've got the Five of Swords, and this has an energy of something stinging, perhaps like it could be some difficulties or some challenges. Let's see what the second card is. You've got the World, and the World is a card of completion, of things coming full circle, of just completing out a cycle. So I do feel that these are connected together. So there might be like lingering sting or lingering pain when it comes to closing out a chapter in your life. In the third week, you've got the Daughter of Wands, and this is a much more fiery, much more exciting energy. It is running ahead, carefree, charging full steam ahead, being guided. It's a much more whimsy energy, moving forward, right? Moving forward from the past, moving forward from the heaviness of maybe like the second week of September. And you've got the Temperance coming up for you in the third week. And the Temperance card is a card of emotional balance, of balancing your heart and your head and getting them onto the same page. It's a balancing of emotions. Uh, in this card, she's actually celebrating and she's dancing of joy. It's a celebration of that merging of getting on the same page on a conscious level, or a merging of consciousness and heart. So I'm definitely seeing that the third week is much more successful, much more triumphant, much more happy. In the fourth week, you've got the Justice card. And this is about, in this deck, it's more about finding harmony in working with others. It's more about finding harmony in learning your strengths, in learning where you're better off, or in learning what makes you happy, and finding balance as well, because justice does like represent the scales. So you might be finding more balance in your physical world. It's like first we're doing emotional balance, and then that can reflect into your outer world and finding more harmony. Which brings up the Daughter of Discs, and this is again a very empowered card. It's like you have the clarity of what it is you want. Like you have the determination, the strength, the courage to move forward, the inspiration to move forward towards a goal, towards a dream, towards something that you want. So it's going to be very important at the beginning of the month that you do make that time to envision what you want, because by the end of the month, you're definitely going to be in a much more motivated space, much more lighter space, much more energized. But it seems like there's stuff that needs to be cleared out in the middle of the month, second or third week, loosely, to open you up, to help bring some harmony to you. So a lot of this month is going to be about getting clear for yourself on what you want. So, and balancing, closing up the chapters on some I'm like saying lingering strings. It's emotional and physical balance. And then you have both daughters. You have both wands and disc, and this is passion and this is money. So the envisioning of what it is you want is most likely career-oriented, goal-oriented, hobby-oriented. For some of you, it just might be like physical health goals that you want for yourself. All right, let's go ahead and pull oracle cards to close out your reading. All right, in the first week, you've got surrender to complete healing, open fully to the loving, compassionate forces of the universe that support your physical, emotional, and spiritual healing. So this might be encouraging you for whatever it is that we're closing the chapter, or whatever you want to close the chapter on, to go ahead and empower yourself to take responsibility for your healing. And that can come just as simple as prioritizing yourself and your own well-being during the first week. Surrender to the beauty of the natural world. Take a relaxing break and spend time in nature. Replenish yourself by feeling the beauty and ecstasy there. So if you do have any difficulties or challenges coming up in the middle of the month or the second week, you're being encouraged to step out for fresh air, ground, recharge, whichever nature preference you might have. You've got surrender resentments in the third week. Holding on to resentments only poisons you. Try to forgive others for their shortcomings and keep moving forward towards positive situations in your life. And again, I'm getting that this resentment is going to come up from whatever transpires in week 2, but it's also going to help move you into that space of emotional balance. And you've got surrender to passion, of course. Get out of your head and feel the fire in your belly. Focus on the people or activities that ignite your passion and let it flow. And again, yes, this is a reminder because you do have a passion card coming up in week 3, and you're going to need that fire and that passion to keep you going, or to ignite you, or to start something that it is that is actually going to fulfill you, make you happy, that you've been wanting, that you're dreaming about, that you're calling in for yourself. All right, Aries, I'm going to leave it there. Hope these messages were helpful to you. And be sure to check out next month's readings. All right, bye.